So we are at Abbotts Wood in Burrow and in Furness. It's just on the other side of Furness Abbey, which we're probably going to do in a little bit, but we thought we'd do a nice little woodland walk first. It's not a very long walk by the looks of it, but mostly paved, and Tobin just wants to have a play in the woods for a little bit, so that will be us for the next hour or two. Pop into Furness Abbey possibly, and then maybe hit the beach, but we're not too sure. Weather's actually quite warm, even though it looks dull and grey. It's actually quite muggy, but not much really to say on the wood's a wood. It's got a bit of a paved path, which is quite nice. It probably looks like it was an old road at some point, but okay, we'll adventure on and see what happens later. Bye. So we're here at Furness Abbey. Well, we weren't expecting such a big abbey. It is absolutely immense, and we didn't realise it was going to be such a big abbey. There's not a huge amount to do, but there's a lot of ruins, and there's some really nice arches that are still intact with some swifts or swallows living in there. But otherwise, it's actually quite nice and peaceful. It's really calm. Not a lot of people, obviously due to the COVID lockdown scenario, but there's a real nice spot just to sit and relax and admire the ruined abbey. So we will be here for a little bit longer, then we're going to carry on. So maybe head to the beach today. Don't know. See you in a bit. Bye.
What's that on it?
Say hello.
Hello. What's that on it?
That's the microphone.
lives. We'll tear a hole in every fence and every wall. Run through the fields, race everywhere. Face every risk and laugh at danger if you dare. Go day and night, go for it all. It's time to fly just like an arrow from a bow. 'Cause you and I, we weren't made for going slow. Adventure calls, the game is on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
So we're at Wray Castle today, just on the other side of Windermere, so it falls into Ambleside I believe, but it's a lovely castle. I think it's a newer castle than one of the ancient ruins, that you can still walk around, lovely rooms. But there's nothing actually in the castle. There's only the bottom floors open at the moment. I don't know if it's due to the COVID or if that's just what they've got open. No furniture or anything, so you would literally just walk in, look at the rooms and the styles and the outside. But otherwise, massive play area for the kiddie winkles and lots of forestry to walk around. You can walk around this little like beach area down the bottom, which we haven't been to, and you can catch a ferry over from the Windermere side. But otherwise, today we went to the Beatrix Potter exhibit or show in Windermere. That was quite nice. It burnt about, it was almost 2 hours we were around there. So Tobin loved to walk around looking at all the original things that Beatrix Potter did and created and the stories and all that jazz. But otherwise, it's probably the end of the day for us in Windermere. We're going to head back, get some dinner, and then tomorrow we are travelling back. Not too sure where we're going to stop off on the way, because we're not going to just drive straight back. We're going to do something in the morning probably. But otherwise, the Wray Castle experience was definitely worth going. Parking was a bit steep, but we've got National Trust passes, so that's not too bad. So yeah, it's been a nice fun day. The weather's held out. It's still warm and muggy, but it looks like it is going to hammer it down at some point. So we will catch up with you in a little bit. Bye bye. So, we're pretty much towards the end of our weekend away. We're at Sandscale Beach. Well, I say beach, it's more of a National Trust wildlife nature reserve type place. So, the tide's out at the moment. We're just walking on the mud. Tobin's digging for whatever he's digging for. Kirsten's picking up some shells. But overall, the weekend we've had in Burrow and Windermere has been very enjoyable. It's been a nice day, or a nice couple of days. The hotel itself, I won't go into that because that's a bit of a sore subject, but it's not at Premier Inn basically. We're picky now. Premier Inn is our target when we're going for a long weekend, but hopefully next time we should be camping. That will be in, I think it's Crowden, up in Derbyshire, so the Peak District for a change. Will we come back to the lakes? Definitely. Will we come back this year? Probably not. Probably next year maybe, or maybe the year after. But I definitely want to come back and do some rides, either by myself and do some camping, or with some mates or something. But as soon as Turn's old enough, we'll be coming back for a longer, probably more week away, 2 weeks or something, to do longer rides and do a lot more around places like Wray Castle, the National Trust, and all the other areas in this part of the world. So I've found one of my mountains I want to do. It's over there, I think, Scarfell Pike. That's one of my ones of the list to do this time before I'm 40. So hopefully, maybe this year, maybe next year. I was meant to do them last year, but COVID. And this year's just kind of got away from us already with going back to work and everything. So we will... I've been tagged. It was you. Okay, I've been tagged, so my turn now. So we'll catch up with you when we're on our next adventure in August. See ya. Bye. train ride today. The impromptu one at Lakeside in Haverthwaite or something like that. I'll put on the screen. But yeah, we're up to a little aquarium as well, so just a little bit of a morning out before we head back home at about 3 o'clock-ish. So this will probably be the last bit you see from us, and enjoy the scenery. Bye.